Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 4 of Kingdoms Reborn, which originally aired live on Twitch. What is this? Wool? Okay, I'm starting to get a healthy amount of wool. All these houses now are, all but like one is next tier, because they have a combination of beer and furniture. And then my income, due to the beer card, tax is 105, and then due to the investment card is 100. So I get 205 gold, which is almost half of my entire income from these two cards here. Not bad. Yeah, if I'm using wood, uncheck coal for my housing. So let me hold shift. Oh, that applies everywhere. Yeah, okay. They're no longer using coal or wood now. Yeah, save me some wood. Not that I need saving wood. I have a lot of it, but good call there. Thanks for that, Joe True. So I'm getting a lot of clay that I can't do anything with because my brickworks is just like being ignored entirely. In fact, I'm going to demolish it and put it back. I'm not even sure if it worked correctly. All right, so we've got the mining tech card. I'm going to get rid of Companies Act and put mining tech in. One of the things I can do anytime I want to trade is do a hot swap. Quickly throw in Companies Act, trade, and then pull it out. There is a maximum amount of card slots that you can get. So eventually, that is not a technique that is going to work for me. But for now, it will work. Hey, I have my first house level 4. Because I'm guessing it got delivered cannabis. I'm not actually sure where the house is, though. Maybe it's up here? Yeah, here it is. Here's a level 4 house. Because it has all 3 tier 1 luxuries, which is beer, cannabis, and furniture. So as a result, it provides even more stuff. And as the cannabis farms up here start to yield more resource, that cannabis will then be shipped down to my main town and used to upgrade these houses to tier 4 as well. But I'm gonna bite the bullet here and actually nudge my brewery over, as much as that hurts my feelings, so that I can put a sheep farm in this spot. And my output now is full. Let me sell all of my furniture and sell... What else can I sell? Orange, lamb, pork. To free up some slots. I'm going to need to add some storage yards. That's a big storage yard there. So you guys want to see tech? Which tech? Iron, working, library, logistics, mushroom, log. There it is. Oh, here we go. Finally, the brickworks is underway. Good, good, good. Nudge it one more for a vertical road. I don't really need a vertical road there. Ew. Some bug in my face here. Rude. Here, Yoda, you want a treat? There you go. Library. Nice. Oh, here's another tier 2 or tier 4. As you can see, they're starting to upgrade as the cannabis is shipped down. Alrighty. We'll work on the library. Caught it. Ew, and it smushed all over my hand. Alright, this should be upgrading to level 3. Boom. We need a lot more stone for this brickworks. The brickworks is like a mega project, as you can see, requiring like 500 resources, where everything else was a lot cheaper. And the medicinal herb farm is now ready, but it's obviously not going to plant anything because it's late autumn. But that will be useful next season. How many people are employed up here? Just 3? So, yeah, only 3 people live here because there's only 3 places of employment up here. So I don't really need extra houses up there. Come on, give me snatch. Ah, here it is. Spent a lot of gold on that snatch, so I better be able to snatch some people. Rowan, do you have money? You do. Thank you for half your money. Oh, and the sustainability cards I need to throw back into the brewery. 1 and 2. Making beer for basically free, just about. Now, I've had this tavern a while. Eventually, my concept is to put a tavern here to increase the benefit of houses that I put in this spot. Oh, I've built a palace before. This is a mega project for the current era that I'm in. How's that for a correction? Or to counter your pedantry. Burn. Alright, well, I can't improve this beer brewery right now because all the stone is going straight to the brickworks. I could... How many... Okay, I have a bunch of spare laborers, so I'm actually going to add 4 extra slots for laborers to work in the quarry. So that we build stone up a little bit faster. But we have library going now. So next question is tech or upgrade. Brickwork or library gives us paper maker, which is a very necessary resource once we reach the Enlightenment Age. Or archives. Archives allows you to store cards you're not using to build a little bit of money based upon the value of that card. Currently, I don't really have any cards that are worth a whole lot, so it wouldn't really help me. But let me buy a library. So here, as you can see, the library has a nice large effect. And I'm going to put a library here as a high priority. Maybe I should rotate it. Yeah. To hit all of those houses, the core of my town. It is warning me my food is low, so let me butcher some piggies. I'll definitely want to butcher piggies over sheep, because sheep gives me wool, which gives me clothes, whereas the little piggies do not. And I'm going to buy yet another library card to put probably over here where the tavern will go. So Let me think about improving this area. Maybe at the end of the winter. So bear tech 1. Let's call tech winning. Iron work. What tech? Iron working. Paper making. Archives. Logistics. I'm trying to type fast, so some of it is spelled wrong, but it gives you the general gist. Logs Ix. That is logistics. Or mushrooms. I'm just gonna fill the ranch with some of the gold that I got. One of the powerful things about buying an animal is it allows you to sort of like make food on demand. So if you're ever in a situation where you're like, oh crap, I'm starving, and you have gold, you can just sort of like buy an animal magically and then slaughter it. Would importing stone be worth pushing over this bottleneck? No, not really. We only need 60 more stone, and these guys are making 150 stone per season. So it really wouldn't benefit me all that much. I could, though. If you wanted to see me do that, just for proof of concept. Scroll all the way down to... Where's stone? It's 7 per thing, so let's buy 70 or 80 of it for 800 gold. And then I'm going to want to offset that cost. I'll sell clay. So we only spent 300 gold because I have a bunch of clay built up waiting for the brickworks to get built, and that clay takes up space. The moment I sell something, it like magically disappears. So, you know. All right, mushroom logs is now done. Now, one of the benefits of mushroom logs, it does lead to potato seeds, which then leads to vodka, which is one of the... Oh, no, you guys didn't vote for vodka. Never mind, I take that back. But that gives me agricultural revolution as a possibility for tech, which gives me a granary, which increases the productivity of surrounding food producers. And then farms also just generally get additional efficiency for nearby farms for agricultural revolution. So that's useful. The brickworks now has all the resources it needs, so it'll get built in just a second. And I forgot to do the Companies Act when I swapped there. Oh well. Time for another tavern. So this tavern covers everything but this one house. So maybe my entertainment is not something I'm necessarily lacking. My housing satisfaction is 98%. The luxury in jobs is what is lacking. So focusing on producing luxury items or better jobs that people are happier with. That's where the real money is. So here's a for instance. Oh, 100 people call this home. What card? Productivity, sustain, or frugal. And then I'll have you vote in the tech. It looks like sustainability. And I'm going to stick a sustainability card in the brickworks. So that the brickworks requires less clay and coal to produce brick. But now we have brickworks. And I'm going to want to upgrade the brickworks as soon as I can. So tech. You all voted tech. What tech? Iron. Working. Agricultural. So verbose. Yeah, or potato. Potato does lead to baking, which is another way to use the wheat that I have. It also leads to beekeeping, which is for candles, but you didn't vote for candles for tier 2. So, tis up to ya. Give me a snatch. Snatch and kidnap. I'll buy the kidnap too. So let's snatch from whoever's most populous, which would be Rowan. And then kidnap from Rowan too. No shame. So here's some of the new homes that I built. And the library now is very appreciably adding a lot of research. It's basically doubling the amount of research that my houses make, which doubles my research speed, which is pretty crazy. So potato is done. Runner-up was Agricultural Revolution. And then for next upgrade, I'm going to have you all vote. I have potato seeds, but I don't even think I'm going to be using them because you didn't vote for them. So now that I'm starting to get bricks from the brickworks, now one of the other things I can start to do, I could hearth fireplace for even more efficient heat, or alternatively, all the places like here, all the places like here, I can upgrade a blanket 30% work speed for a lot of these facilities, which is pretty huge. Pretty huge. So I'm going to do the quarry first, and you'll look at the roof of the quarry when I do this. As you can see, it brings it up to the current age I'm in. Yeah. Let's just buy a bunch of wild... I don't need that many wild cards. Buggied about it. Wow. Techer upgrade for next. Right now it's dead even, so break that tie. I am going to increase the worker slot of the fishing lodges because we have a little bit of a food shortage now. We're definitely going to have a lot of medicinal herbs as a result of the farm up here. But it might be wise for me next season to think about trying to farm a lot of stuff up here, especially if you get granaries, because we're about to get agricultural revolution, so there's going to be a big benefit in having a bounty. Let's take a look at the upgrade tree. What upgrade? Here's some of the important ones. Irons. No. Mining equipment. Oh, we can redo mining equipment? So, yeah, mining equipment again. No, I don't think we need it. Another one. But I'll include it. Building combo would be good. Motivation or cards. I'll just write cards generally, and then we can whittle it down from there. Or farming tech, if we want to unlock farm water management. Sorry, cabbage, I didn't include you. So here's my granary card. So granary increases the productivity of all the farms around it. So I'm going to stick this granary sort of... Let me hide the trees. Show the fertility. So I'm going to stick the granary like here. Actually, a little lower. And then we have a dirt road here that comes out and goes back up. Cool. That's a lot of farms. But with my current food shortage, I don't want to mess around. And then let's also speed up the fishing. What can I upgrade? Not enough input for the brewery. So that's actually one of the reasons why I'm planting up here. Is we will plant wheat and cannabis up here. And it looks like farming tech is going to be what we go for. Spending a little bit of love on some farming. Sorry, brewery. Alright, how can we use our bricks? Immigration office to bring more people in. Mushroom farm. Trading post. Coal mine. Furniture workshop. Other furniture workshop. Trying to bring us up into the enlightenment age as much as I can. You got a snatch. Rowan's really growing. Oh, and they're bankrupt. Okay, what about you, Hostain? Thank you for your money. Alright, what's next? I know I have you. Keep voting. What tech or upgrades? I'm going to claim the adjacent province here, which has gold mines for later. I'm just going to keep this gold mine on me. And that sort of fills it in where the mountain line is. So now that we're starting to work towards tier 2 luxuries, one of the things that might be beneficial is to work towards tailoring and winemaking. Winemaking is medicine making would also be very, very, very nice as well. So here is winery under baking, and then tailoring. Oh, and we have some homeless people. So let me fix that with a house down here. 2 houses, in fact. So you guys want tech? I'll list some. Iron, oops. Iron working. Baking. Iron working, baking are the... And paper making. Because that leads to medicine maker. So those are the ones that I think are most important. I'll include them. Another thing that we can do to fight the loss of food here is to invest a little bit more in mushrooms. So we have plenty of wood. That's really not an issue at all. So I'm going to throw together some additional mushroom farms in order to help offset some of the lack of food that we have, because we now have some mushroom upgrades. So there's 2 additional mushroom farms. That'll help to feed people. And I'm going to set up a road that goes around the perimeter of all the housing as well. Yep, some people are leaving due to homelessness. Sine Curve! Hey, buddy. Thanks for the resub. Oh, that reminds me. Granary. We can benefit the medicine in cannabis if I throw a granary right here. Maybe... right there. And then build a storage yard to help store it. And then I'll probably need another granary over here for the vineyards. Once we do vineyards. Food reserves are low. Let's kill some... oh. Kill one above half capacity. Yeah, let's kill some pigs. I'm going to buy a whole bunch of pigs so that we can kill the ones I'm buying. You know, that sort of cheese that I was talking about. And you guys want bacon. Cool. So baking leads to the winery. Now, I can't immediately unlock the winery because it requires 15 of my houses to be at level 4. Which means, if you take a look, I need probably a lot more cannabis. That is the limiting factor for my level 4 houses, is a lack of cannabis. Which is precisely why I'm dramatically expanding the cannabis down here. So hopefully we get this built soon. And then because I'm adding a whole bunch of additional workplaces here, I should invest in some additional housing up here as well. So I'll do just that. 2 new houses for the people to work in this area. Those new housing probably deserve their own taverns and libraries. So I'm just trying to figure out exactly where I want to put it. Put the tavern there. Now put the library here. Cool. Let's steal some more gold. Rowan has money now. 700 of it is mine. That's a lot of money now. Alright, so I have a ton of builders because everybody is currently employed trying to expand my buildings. Let me quickly switch mining equipment in for Companies Act and sell some stuff. I have 500 furniture, so sell 300 of it for 2 grand. And you did want me to go north, so what I'm going to do is claim this province for a card. And here's another card choice. Passion, motivation, frugality. And then I'm going to claim this here as well, which gives me the Ancient Shrine. Because you guys voted that I expand northward. Passion always wins. Yeah, I think passion is strong stuff. I'm going to add the book to the brickworks. And then we're probably about to get another choice here in a second. Claim. I'm just going to pick passion. And the research for baking is complete. So tech or upgrade. And I now have the bakery and windmill tech. So the windmill increases productivity to surrounding farms. It also has an adjacency bonus with the granary. So I'll put it right here. And let me switch these to cannabis up north and wheat next to the windmill. And then we could also put a bakery here, I suppose, maybe in this location. location. It requires a whole lot of bricks to build, but we do have a bunch of bricks, so. Let me buy... No, forget buying a windmill. All right, let's go ahead and use up our passion book. I'm going to add it to the iron mine to help with job satisfaction. And my food is really, really low, so I'm going to buy, with my gold, my ample gold, a whole bunch of animals to slaughter. And also, let's trade for some food, too. I'm not going to chance it. Let's get some lamb. Sounds good. People are dying from cold, but I think they're just homeless. Yeah, it's just homeless people dying from cold. With the bricks that we have, another thing that we could do is start to upgrade the hearth upgrade with the bricks. Oh yeah, now actually we're... Okay, let me allow wood to be burned for fuel. We did, in fact, run out of coal. So we are going to want another coal mine. As a result, we have exceeded the amount that we can yield from one. Okay, there we go. Secondary coal mine. And that coal mine is going to need people to work in it, so I'm going to build another house. Sorry, people dying from the cold. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Or it won't. So another thing that I could do is buy some coal or something like that. So that we don't freeze like this. And you all want another tech upgrade, so... What tech? Iron working, paper making, or paper maker, winery. Okay, I'm gonna buy a buy wood card and spend a bucket of money buying wood so that people stop freezing to death. I'm sorry. But we'll get a second coal mine here. Which will help. Upgraded my brickworks with a huge boost to efficiency. And it looks like you guys want ironworking. Done immediately. All right, next up, Techer upgrade. If tech, I could get tailor, blacksmith. Blacksmith makes better tools than the stone tools that I have. Tailor, of course, makes clothing from leather or wool. I have plenty of wool. Or winery. That has been a choice. I can also do paper maker to get medicine maker, which is important as well. Iron smelter. Do I need one? Yes. That was a very expensive card to buy. And I'm going to put my iron smelter next to my iron mine, but no one wants to live too close to it, so I'll put it there. So that way I can fit a storage and storage. So there's the iron smelter, iron mine. Tech again. What tech? Tailor, blacksmith, paper maker, winery. Those are probably the more important ones. Yeah, another thing that I might want to do is to invest in some more forestries because of my lack of wood. So I'm going to do just that right now. I'm going to do a forestry here. I know you said expand north but this here will benefit me. Forestries take up a lot of land, and the land in the south is not really good for anything but timber. So there's some forestries, and I will toss a house down to... Here, let me recenter that house a little bit better. Toss a house down to populate that forestry with workers. And then there will be a combo bonus if we ever vote for combo. Taylor. Going for Taylor. Cool. And I am flat out of wood. Here's a weird trade. Let's sell furniture. Maybe not all of it. Furniture and... iron ore, because we have a bunch. And then I'll buy some wood if we're still out of wood. All right, another tech. Blacksmith. Paper maker. Winery. Tailor's done. I'll buy a tailor card. People don't like to live next to the tailor. I will put the tailor... What is the attractiveness over here? The appeal. Alright, I'm probably going to put the tailor out this way. It's a little bit out of the way. Oh, but it fits perfectly. Delicious. And I'm probably going to have 2 tailors, but the first tailor is going to be wool clothes, because I do have 2 sheep farms. Take a kidnap card, and I will kidnap from my closest rival, Borghild. Okay, looks like Winery's in the lead. I may need to shut down my... Oh, man. It'd be sad to shut down my mushroom farms. You know what I could do? Is try to put sustainability cards in the mushroom farms. Instead of wherever the sustainability cards are. So let me take the sustainability cards out of... Oh, whoops. Out of the brewery and stick them in the mushroom farm. Because the mushroom farms are eating my wood supply. Which is a bit of a problem. And getting rid of them is going to help out a lot. Okay, let's say Winery 1. So these houses down here are providing the same benefit that my core houses are, because there's a tavern and a library near them. These houses are not. So these houses up here could benefit from a winery and tavern. The farms farms here are getting going, which is great. There's one cannabis farm that hasn't started yet, but the other 3 farms are full tilt, which is fantastic. I'm very low on medicine and very low on wood, so I am going to buy some of that. Out of worry that if I run out, it's bad news bears for me. Trade. I'm going to buy actual medicine, not medicinal herb. Not 300 of it, though. Let's buy 100 of that. And then let's just buy wood. It feels stupid. But I can afford it. And I can sell some stuff like more wool to fund it. Yeah, unfortunately, it happens to the best of players. Wood is always needed. Yes. Well, once these foresters down here are built, and I could prioritize them, wood will be a lot easier to source. Yeah, the problem is exacerbated due to the snow town. I know it definitely adds some challenge. I don't really care when people leave due to homelessness. There is a card that allows you to stop people from having kids when you don't have space for them, which is birth control. But, you know, if people leave due to homelessness, this just means I'm doing well as far as I'm concerned. So I really, really, really couldn't care less. Come on. Trade, bring in that wood and medicine. So I'm out of medicine. I'm also out of stone. Where the heck is my stone going? What did I recently build that would have used up all my stone? The foresters? That's not a lot of stone. Oh, probably the quarry. Yeah, 55. And the tailor uses a ton of stone, but it's almost done. The tailor also uses iron bars to build, which currently, yeah, so much of our stone is going to the iron smelter. I see. So it might not be a terrible idea to import some stone as well, just to smooth things over a little bit. Again, it's kind of a dumb thing to have to buy in bulk because I have an ample quantity, but to speed things up, I'll do it. And let's use efficiency on our quarry. Yeah, now I should stop using wood for heating because I have coal, so that's a good reminder there. Draco Fallen. And I'm gonna steal some people from you. Yoink! I have no idea if I can house them. I probably can't, actually, because they're leaving due to homelessness, so it's kind of pointless. I don't know. We can get another house. Oh, we just made one. I'm going to spend my bricks doing hearth upgrades, so I don't get absolutely burned during the winter. And this bakery is requiring a ton of brick as well. Let's try to do as many hearth upgrades before the bakery sucks up all my brick. Okay, that's all I can do. So that will help with the homelessness. Now, the other concern, of course, is if I am adding more population, I also have to offset it with additional food. So as you can see, a huge portion of my food is coming from mushrooms. But I am hoping that the bakery will help with that once the bakery is built. You meant make charcoal to use less wood? Well, we're actually about to finish building a second coal mine. So I don't feel like I need to make charcoal burners because we'll just mine the charcoal directly. So there's not really a benefit for me to charcoal burn because charcoal exists in the mountains. Or coal exists in the mountains, I should say. It's not technically charcoal. So there it is. And you've already upgraded it. And then I can accelerate the speed too if I wanted to. Snatch. Yeah, let's go steal some gold from Rowan. Ah, they don't have enough gold. You do. Yoink. If I run out of charcoal there, I do have other sources of charcoal here in this. In fact, I'll just claim it. in this province. So this gives me some additional charcoal. To gain access to that charcoal, I will need a bridge, though. So there it is. So I'm also trying to offset as much of the charcoal I'm going to need by upgrading hearth improvements. Something else that I could do to help with it a lot is to get the town slot of chimney restrictor to be able to use up less wood or charcoal in the winter and throw that card in the town slot during the winter. Or alternatively, get heating technologies, which is repeatable, which has charcoal and would give more heat, which is a useful repeatable. So here's the new houses. And that solves the homeless crisis. Wasn't really a crisis, but lack of homes. And I'll also increase the worker slots of this coal mine up to 8. So we'll have a lot of slots. And it would help if I allowed the coal stored close by. So I'll do that as well. Have we had a fight yet? No, I've definitely sapped a whole lot of resources from neighbors, but no direct fights yet. If I check my diplomacy, town hall proximity is sparking tensions, and the negative gifts they're pissed about, but it's still overall positive. Hostane diplomacy is still overall positive, and Rowan is, I'm sure, positive as well. Actually, it's difficult to piss them off. You have to start to try to annex them or vassalize them. That pisses them off real fast, but every other way is kind of slow. So I'll have a backup buy wood card if I need it. And how are my southern... Oh, these are getting built. This is almost... Yep, just got done. Okay, new tech or upgrade? So if tech, we could do blacksmiths for better tools, or paper maker that leads to medicine maker. For upgrades, we could try to improve the amount of heating that we get, or building combos would be pretty useful. Farm water management would be pretty useful. And I'll buy a winery card. Our iron smelter's just about done, being built. And we have some new homes here that need insulation as we're heading into early winter. Hey, Borghild gifted me gold for a good relationship. Unfortunately for him, I'm probably going to steal his gold. Well, no, I'm going to steal his citizens. What upgrade? So y'all voted for upgrades. We have got Chimney Restrictor, which is a town card that makes coal heat up a little bit better. We have got Heating Tech. Farm water management. What are some other good ones? Cabbage. We want to farm cabbages. Or just the generic cards. So, your choice. Well, Rowan, you are huge. Don't have gold, though. Alright, heating tech. The repeatable heating tech. now that I have a winery, it would benefit me a lot to start to think about setting up grapevines. And I think this spot here, I will set up to grapevines as well, because I can make medicinal herbs anywhere. So if I want medicinal herbs, I'll just farm it down here. There. So here is the windmill for the wheat grinder. And then here's a bakery. Of course, it doesn't have any input right now, but a bakery that we'll eventually use. I hope. Depends on how much we invest in farming. It's tough to farm here, though. It's freaking cold. And then these new... These new wineries will need a granary. So we'll get a granary in there, too. Alright, so after we get Heating Tech 1, you all can vote on whether we get Heating Tech 2 or something else entirely. We are about to dip out of coal, though. Just to note. I'll try to get as many hearth upgrades as possible. Yep, people are starting to croak. So I'm going to allow fuel for wood fuel so they don't all freeze to death. And I'll speed up the coal businesses. Trying to save the stone for the wide coal mine shaft would be pretty good, he thinks. All right, upgrade again. We've got heating tech, farm water management, cards, chimneys, or cabbage. How's my tailor do? Oh, okay, tailor's still not built because we don't have a smelter for it. How's my smelter? My smelter is smelting now. So soon we will have the smelter smelt some iron, and then that will feed the tailor iron ingots, iron bars to be able to, you know, to produce stuff. And I should upgrade the smelter when I have the bricks to do it. I currently don't. But when I have the bricks to do it, we'll get it. Also looks like my my stuff is full, so Company X, let's sell off some... What is full? Stone? Stone is full. I don't believe you. I will sell off some iron ore for space, because we need the space. Monsieur! Thank you, sir, for the resub. And Uptown Raider, thank you for the follow. Cheers to you. Now, it's very common for windmills and bakeries to read is not enough input. So you guys want heating tech repeated? Done, will do. Because it requires you to have a surplus of wheat. Hey, 150 people are here. We have a prize. What prize? Hey, Waffle Fortress, it's been a while. Thanks for the gifted subs. How are you doing? So we have sustain, productivity, and motivation. Here. The pink light. For pink and red. For the love. You've been watching a lot of YouTube? Well, you're most welcome. What kind of woodwork have you been doing? That's really cool. I've been meaning to get into some woodwork, but I'm an idiot, and I want to keep all my phalanges, so I haven't really started my woodworking endeavor. Because I don't want to lose fingers. All right, let's get these. Oh, I'm at a card room. Let's sell kidnap and get sustainability. And then for sustainability, I'm going to put it in the wheat. So we use less wheat to make wheat flour. That seems pretty reasonable to me. I'm also, let's put the winery down. And it looks like I have a bit of a food shortage that I'm going to have to, you know, fix. There we go. Here's our winery. And next to the winery, we're going to have storage. Oh. Going to make more storage than that, though. So, 3 grapevines. 1, 2, 3, a granary, winery, and storage around it. That's going to be a while before that yields anything. Hey, Trustin. Trustin Raiders. How are you, what series are you running now in RimWorld? I don't even know. I'm ashamed to say. Well, welcome. Zephyr, thanks for the resub. You just finished Starship Trooper. Sweet. Well, congrats. I know that was a long time coming. This game, I guess I'll do the about command myself. This game is a city builder game with, like, card mechanics. Quite fun, in fact. You don't often hear me say that about games, but this one, quite fun. I'm getting my butt kicked just a little bit because I settled in a tundra by the request of chat, hence the butt kicking. But we're doing better than our next door neighbors. Actually, okay, Rowan is slightly larger than them, more populous than I am, but not by much. Orton, thanks for the resub as well. Would I recommend it? Yeah. I would say that the AI is easy to beat. Quite easy to beat. But with that said, it's still a fun game. And it is multiplayer. You can play against other players if you wish, so there's that as well. Okay, I am out of medicine, so let's go buy some. Oh, I had Companies Act. Trade. Hopefully you all vote that I get medicine researched soon, because it is a little rough on the old pocketbook to continually buy medicine instead of manufacturing it myself. That, of course, would be in Tech Tree after Papermaker. You have medicine making there. So my large farms down here, most of them are done. Being built. We're still waiting on some. I'm going to take the sustainability book out of the windmill, though, because the windmill's just sitting idle, so there's really not much of a point using a sustainability book for something that never does anything. And let's put the sustainability in the iron smelter to use less coal when we smelt iron. One of the problems is not only did our population boom a little bit, but then after a pop boomed, we also added more buildings that use up coal on its own. So the brickworks uses coal to make bricks, and the iron smelter uses coal to make iron bars. And as a result, the demand on coal really increased dramatically, which made it tough to keep things running. Trustin, thanks for the bits. Add to the resubs. Well, cheers. Cheers to you. So I think I'm going to invest yet again in another coal mine down here.
Thank you for tuning in to Kingdoms Reborn, which originally aired live on Twitch. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch live streams of mine, Rhadamant.com has my countdown timers and links to Twitch and Discord. Thank you so very much for watching. I will catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.